woman, O mother, O queen. Your worth is beyond measure, your beauty unseen. You are the backbone of society, the glue that holds, the nurturer, the caregiver, the heart that molds. Your strength is inspiring, your resilience a guide, your compassion and empathy a shelter from life's tide. You are the rock that stands firm, the safe haven from the storm, the warmth that chases away the cold, the love that keeps us warm. You are the creators, the innovators, the game changers too, the ones who break the mold, who shatter glass ceilings anew. You are the leaders, the trailblazers, the ones who pave the way for a brighter future, a better tomorrow, a new dawn each day. Your importance cannot be overstated. Your value cannot be told. You are the fabric of our society, the threads that makes us whole. You are the mothers, the daughters, the sisters, the friends, the ones who makes our lives richer, who makes our journeys end. So here to you, dear woman, our love, our respect, our praise for all that you do, for all that you are in every way. May your strength be celebrated, your beauty be adored, may your importance be recognized forever and forevermore. May we cherish and honor you. May we support and uplift. May we be your rock, your safe haven, my partner in every lift. May we celebrate your successes. May we help you through your thrive. May we be your forever friend, your partners in this journey of life. So here's to you, dear woman, our love, our hearts, our souls. May we forever cherish and honor you. May we make you all. My woman, my everything. your weaknesses, and the people you live Ibadan, and of course beyond, because we are live right now, and it means that our jurisdiction is beyond Ibadan tonight. I welcome you all from wherever it is you're listening to or you're watching from. I want to welcome you to Pillow Talk, the ultimate relationship program on I-FLIER 103.3 FM. How was your day? Did you enjoy yourself today? All right, whatever it is that you actually did today, I hope you had fun. I hope, it went as planned. That's my hope. But it does not now mean that sometimes what we hope for somehow as a way of, not meeting up with our expectations and all of that. You should not be discouraged by that. It's part of life. Sometimes what we expect is not what we'll see. It's part of the journey of life. There are days that what we expect is what we saw. And there are days that what we expected, we didn't get it. And it can be both ways too. It can be in a good way. Like maybe you were expecting that this person is going to flare up. You were hoping to get. So it's part of life. It's part of the journey. So don't be discouraged if for whatever reason things did not go the way you had expected in the positive. Okay. But I need to be sure that you all are fine before we start today's show. But let me introduce myself too. I've introduced the show as a program right here at I-FLIER. And this is the voice behind that program. This is your host, Marvelous SOBALOJU OYEDELE. And tonight, I must say that I am excited to share this intimate space with you all. And on Pillow Talk, you know how we do it. Or you are divorced, or you're probably separated, or you are just complicated. You're just somewhere in between. You cannot really explain, you cannot really define the kind of relationship you have. This show is for everyone. Yes. So I want you to get cozy. You agree with me that the weather is a little bit chilly tonight, and we never can tell. I mean, we're in the rainy season. It looks like it might rain anytime soon. I wish today was yesterday when it rained. The old weather was just beautiful. I slept like a baby. So I want you to get cozy tonight. I want you to get comfortable, and I want us to get real. It's a time for us to talk about the things that matter most in our relationship. So I want you to join me on this journey of discovery, of exploration, and connection. Let's talk about the secrets, the desires, the dreams that we all share. So that's Ibadan. So guys, let's get started.
You sweet past mango, you sweet past agbalumo. No, baby, don't go. You said let's be friends, oh. Let's take it gently, baby. Me, I no get benzo, I no get bendy, baby. All I got is love for you, for you. Baby, show me, baby, loruko, family rubo. Nkan so, oh, I need to more. Don't listen to them, we don't need rumors. I know you need me, but I need you more. Oh, my lover. Anytime you call me baby, you know that it makes me lose control. I want to love you like I've never loved before. My lover, you know I miss you like I need just misses the point. And I need you like a gun needs more and more. Can't do without you. We're like two sides of the baby, loruko, family rubo. Nkan dansa, come I need to more. Don't listen to them, we don't need rumors. I know you need me, but I need you. My lover.
Thank you very much, Fireboy DML, for that one. That is Need You. And you're still tuned in to the Perfect Choice Station. This is still Pillow Talk. And, last week Saturday rather, was the International Women's Day. And I feel the need for us to actually celebrate women some more on a show like this, Pillow Talk. And today I also want to join the rest of the world to celebrate the strength, the resilience, and the beauty of women. I mean, I'm a woman too, and I know that we carry so much grace. And the truth is, we've not even started exploring that much that we have inside of us. But trust me when I tell you that I actually am proud to be a woman. I also join the rest of the world to, honor the women who have paved the way for us, who have broken down barriers, and who have continued to inspire us with their courage and determination. When I started today's show, I started with a beautiful poem for women, and that's because women are simply amazing. In the way that women are they are affected by poverty and violence, and we'll see it in the way women are often silenced and excluded from decision-making processes. I mean, lots of things that happened during the week. Part of them is still the sexual assault allegation, Senator Natasha, and many other women. What is now surprising is even women, as much as we are beautiful, as much as, we carry so much value in us, the truth is, supporting women, they happen. No. Maybe it does not happen in this country of ours, but it's like that here. At least I've not been opportune to explore the world, but the few places I'd been, I'd noticed that women, we are a lot of things, but supporting each other, we are not. But despite all of these challenges, women still remain a vital part of our society. They are the backbone of our families, of our communities, of our nation. We are the ones who actually nurture, who cares, and who sacrifice for the well-being of others. So, the question that is now begging for answer is, how can we better the lot of women, so to speak? How can we treat our women better? That is it. How can we create that society that values and respects women? Well, I can only give suggestions now, but it's left for you and I to actually make good use of those suggestions. That's if we actually see it good enough. One of the things that we can do is we have to recognize the importance of education. Education is the key to unlocking the potentials of women. We have a lot of them who have done very well. A very good example that comes to mind every time is in the world of literature, we have Chimamanda. That woman is just another grace on a different level. We have Okonjo Iweala. These are wonderful women who have used their education to show the world that women are capable of many things. We have this former Minister of Education one time, I think it was in the days of Obasanjo, Obi Ezekwesili. We have quite a number of them. And I am also one of them. Yes, I'm a very good example as well. So it is very essential, basically, that we provide girls and women with access to quality education. Don't make it a tribal thing. Don't make it should be universal. It should be something that we're willing to do. every government, every person should be ready to train at least one child, especially a girl child. And another thing is, that we can do to actually better treat our women. We must work to create economic opportunities for women. Women must have access to jobs, to credits, to markets, okay? If they are to be able to support themselves and their families. And I think that we also need to address the issue of violence against women. That's actually what I want to dwell on tonight. Violence against women. No woman should have to live in fear of violence or abuse. We must work to create a society that is safe and secure for all women. And just to make it short, because we still have a whole lot to talk about on the show, I think that it is very necessary that we say that we must recognize the value of women's contribution to our society. Women are not just caregivers and homemakers. They are also leaders, entrepreneurs, and innovators. We must create, that avenue for them to showcase that which they have, their potentials. We must celebrate their achievements and recognize their worths. So in summary, all I've said in one or two words is that let us celebrate the women, the women in our lives. Let us honor their strength, their resilience, and their beauty. And let us work together to create a society that values and respects them. It is very important that we do that. There's this poet, Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou, for my literature students, if some of you are listening, Maya Angelou is the writer of Cage Birds. She once said, do the best you can until you know better. Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. It is not just enough for you to know. It is important that you work it out, you bring it out, you showcase it by doing it. So let us do better for our women.
She's my happy place. My pearls from heaven's gate. When she roll her waist, no one can take that place. I love this woman. She's my happy place. My pearls from heaven's gate. When I hold her waist, can one woman being be so perfect? She know she bad and she bold, she dey show talent. Someone that's supposed to be a beauty pageant. Person with sophisticate, my taste palette. Wait, first, college jabo. Me, I got your back, I'm a chiropractor. Picture in my eyes, I was at a capture. I'm a baby too fine, why I no go shack up? Am I not a champion? What I never planned for. When you went at my world, she I no go thank God, my God. I love this woman. I love this. When I hold her waist. Makage up and Natasha. Emma walking a choose or guinea no pasha. She baby, inga like I caught on my liver. I'm a sure boy, just name boy, I make her deliver. If I need a police, tell me who be your teacher. Because why they Beniza, no neighbor caliber. I thought I gonna be the buy one when you go consider it alum. You post to give for IG and Twitter. See, I don't go live so la, but I'm out to for you. Where you go, I go follow. When I see me that color, one time. With me, but I'm out of fire and gone. If you must have met a barman, is to me, boy, to bomb people, me take a dirty bad off. My Iba market better with me to but two at that off. My yeah, terrible. I love this woman. I love this woman. She's my happy place. The pearls from heaven's gate. When I hold her waist,
Yes, this woman, and I had to leave that one so that you can hear whatever tribe you belong to, you can hear them celebrate and talk about women. And I like that one by Timi Dakolo. Thank you very much. Yeah, so like I said, we've I only actually digressed a little bit to talk about the International Women's Day because it wouldn't be right for me. 2 years are down the line, they are out of that same thing because they cannot commit. They just find it very ridiculous. That are you saying that the same thing that happened to my mom is about to happen to me? I will keep recycling things. And generation differs. We have the very silent generation that would not mind. But this generation, they are loudspeakers. So they cannot take some things. And abuse, like I said, is beyond that physical harm that you see that it is beyond that. So how about the saying just today, the House of Reps, they actually, passed into law that okay, all of this adult films, adult skits, on social media should be taken off completely from today. These are things because, like I said, these are things that we've seen. So if we can also incorporate something like that by creating a culture of zero tolerance for abuse, a culture where women are valued, respected, and empowered, a culture where men are encouraged to be allies, to speak out against abuse, and to support survivors, of course it will be better. And we actually need to provide that support service for survivors of abuse, that abuse will not be tolerated and it will not be condoned. And it will not be ignored too, because that's what you see most of the time. You see that eventually the victims, they are just victims of circumstance. They just end up their lives eventually. Nothing is done to the perpetrators of these things. The best you hear is, they've been arrested. That's all you hear. Okay, what is the fate of Osinachi's this woman was abused and she received the beating of her life, not just from her husband but from her children. The father will force the children to beat their mother. Like it's just something else. Yes, this man was arrested. Yes, he was judged, but where's the case now? We don't even know. Like it's been a long time we heard anything as regards that. So what am I saying? That we need to educate ourselves. We need to educate our children. We need to educate our communities about abuse. We need to teach healthy relationships, contents, and respect. We need to promote that positive masculinity or masculinity. I think that's the best. And to inspire boys to grow up to be respectful, to empathize about things like this. And in conclusion, the types of abuse that women face, like I said, it is much. I've mentioned a few. It is multifaceted and it is deeply concerning. But we can actually correct these abnormalities. We can create a world where women are safe, where women are respected, and where women are valued. Things that we do to abuse our partner. I'm saying partner now because I don't want to be gender biased. But like I said before, women experience these things more than men.
Oh yeah. It's perfect. You know where they go. You did find a perfect way. Searching for the perfect one. The life you live is the perfect life. You know the place where they go. Can't believe my eyes could see. Now so they go. If you didn't find it, woman, pretty woman, that perfect woman we go there by your side. That God-fearing woman, that kind of woman. Keep listening to I-FLIER 3 FM. If you didn't find woman we go there by your side. That God-fearing woman, that kind of woman. Brother, go build a
Not for me to go. Going through a major betrayal, fresh out of surgery, and a man will look into my eyes and lie unprovoked. It's difficult for me because I have to also be the best mom. I want to cry myself out, but I have to put on a big smile rather, because of my son. I'm overwhelmed, but I know I would fight with every blood I have in me. All I know is life is so unfair. I never deserve this, never deserve a bit of this. I am not perfect, but I don't deserve any of this. Those are the words of Oluwadola's fiance. And as if that is not enough, just this day, today, like if you check Instablog, you see something like that just 12 hours ago. And this is what I saw. This woman wrote on Facebook, on Instagram, and she also added this man's picture and chat that he had with the victim. Now, this is what she said. Disgusts me that she came to me crying about how he doesn't like to talk to her like she's a kid anymore. He's been trying to get her to be an adult and do sexual things with her because she is older now. This type of betrayal from him, I would never understand or forgive. And the disgusting fact about is that the family that stands by him and call my child a liar can all go to hell with him. You all can all get hands and feet about my daughter. At the end of the day, he violated a little girl who literally just turned 10 last month in February. Sherry, what this woman is saying literally is that she met this man. She's a single mother and they met 5 years ago. That was when her own child was 5 years old. And this man, if you see the content, you can go on Insta. But that's why I had to review the source. Go on Instablog and check out this story I just mentioned. You will see the chats this man had with a child who just turned 10. A child who just turned 10. There are things I cannot say here. I would have loved to say it. So this is just to buttress my points. Just to tell you that I am not trying to make men look like they are the bad ones here. Like I am saying, just like we have bad eggs among men, we also have bad eggs among women too. So it's both ways. But we are celebrating International Women's Day and we're bringing out the flaws of men. Okay, I've also said some of the flaws that women, make too. One of it is they don't support each other. This woman has brought the case of a child who was violated. Do you know that some women, of course, they are still the one, they are blaming the woman, they are blaming this thing. Is this the time to blame? Okay, and they will leave the culprit. They will now focus on the victim. Like, it's just funny how we do things in this our world. But eventually we are humans. But unfortunately, this is the best I get to take. But I feel like I can still go on Facebook because I'm sure a lot of persons must have actually dropped something for me. So we'll make it very snappy, actually. All right. So I'll take your comments in. Very briefly. And I trust. Pastor Dr. Mukaila Famiwa. Aroni Yaya says, well done. Thank you, sir. And Pastor Dr. Mukaila says, my wife is listening and following your show with total agreement with your submission on issue of women. Thank you, mommy. And it says, good points, education, perfect and good talk on women. Your source of knowledge and wisdom will not dry. Amen.